Welcome back everyone to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what I picked up at the local card show that I went to over the weekend. And we have a few cards to show off. Let's get started. The first card up is a 1980 Topps Walter Payton. And this card it goes for about $21 from what I found. And then we have another Walter Payton from 1982 Topps. And this one here is going for about $5. And there's the back. Relatively decent condition considering how old they are. And of course adding to my collection. And then we have the 1983 Topps Walter Payton. And this card is $4. This one's kind of dinged up a little bit. There we go. And we go on to the 1986 Topps team card. And barreling through the 49ers defense. There's the front, there's the back. Pretty much shows all the results from that year. And then we go on to, let's see here. No, that was 86. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit backwards here. This is 86. So then this was 87. That was 87. So this is the 86. Peyton in motion. And there's the results from, obviously, the Super Bowl winning year. And now we go on to the 1982 Topps. Walter Payton in action. Leaping over the Buccaneers defense. And that card is going for about $8.75. A little bit off center. Corners are kind of not too bad, not too good. Overall, though, for the age, not too bad. And then we go to the 1987 or 1978 Topps Payton highlights card. We're showing him rushing for 275 yards, and that was against the Minnesota Vikings. And that card there is about $5. Then we go on to the 1986 Topps 1,000-yard rushing card. And that card is going for about $2.50. And it kind of shows what his yardage was versus all the opponents for that year. And then we move on to 1987 1,000-yard rushing club. And that one is about $3.25. Don't mind the numbers up there. And his yardage versus all the games in that one. And then I have a 1962 Topps Johnny Morris. He was the halfback for the Bears. And there's the back of it. And that card is about $2.25. And then we have more Walter Payton. We have the 1984 Topps Instant Replay. Front and back. And that card is going for about $4. Then we move on to the 1989 Hoops, Michael Jordan. And that is in really good condition. Maybe a little bit in the corner on that side. Overall looking pretty good. And I found them as high as $12.50. Then we have the rookie card for Steve Mongo McMichael. This is the 1985 Topps. It's off center. It's got some wear on the edges, corners, wrong way. And that card is about $14. And then we go on to a 2024 Panini Prism Jaden Daniels rookie. That's the prismatic. Pretty sharp looking card. There's the front, there's the back. Sorry for that. And that card is going for about $17.50. And then we move on to the 2024 Mosaic Rome Odunze rookie. This is the pink version. And that is going for about $3.50. There we go. And then we have one last Peyton card, the 2024 Topps Chrome. And that one is going for about $2. And then I picked up another reprint for 1986 Fleer, Michael Jordan rookie. And I found this anywhere between 10 and, it said 45, but I don't know if this is the same one or not. I kind of find it hard to believe a reprint would be like that. But that is it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment if you like. And again, we have a good day, and we will see you soon.